Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Storytime Thursdays. My name is Ms. Lauren, and I am the children's librarian here at the Garfield Library. And this week, we are going to be reading the book I Took the Moon for a Walk, and it is by Carolyn Curtis and Allison J. So, the story is going to be about a little boy who tries to take the moon for a walk. Have you ever tried that? Have you ever seen the moon following you as you're walking and it's in the sky? Here we've got some flying animals. I took the moon for a walk. I took the moon for a walk last night. It followed behind like a still summer kite. Has anybody flown a kite before? Say it follows you up in the sky, right? Kind of like the moon is doing here. Though there wasn't a string or tail in sight when I took the moon for a walk. I carried my flashlight just in case the moon got scared and hid its face. Do you see what his flashlight's shining on? What's that up there? Maybe it's an owl up in that tree. If you look in the pictures, you can see some other animals too. Can you see any of them? When it peeked through the clouds that were fragile as lace, when I took the moon for a walk. This looks like the moon is peeking out at him through the clouds. And you see those other animals there? What else is in this picture? These cows. Does anybody know what a cow says? We have moo. Okay. I warned the moon to rise a bit higher so it wouldn't get hooked on a church's tall spire. See, we don't want him to get caught on top of the peak of the church. Or this building. See this building? While the neighborhood dogs made a train whistle choir when I took the moon for a walk. So what are these dogs doing? They're howling at the moon. Can you howl? Go, oh! Looks like they're holding hands. We tiptoed through the grass when the night crawlers creep, when the rust-bellied robins have all gone to sleep. Can you find the little robins sleeping in their nest? There it is, way up in the trees. See them? And the moon called the dew, so the grass seemed to weep when I took the moon for a walk. We raced for the swings where I kicked my feet high and imagined the moon had just asked me to fly. Does it ever feel like you're flying when you're swinging on the swings? You're going pretty high? There you go. Hand holding hand through the starry night sky when I took the moon for a walk. So they're holding hands. We danced across the bridge where the smooth waters flow. The moon was above and the moon was below. So we know that the moon is usually up above in the sky, right? Where do we see him down below? Down below would be towards the ground. Where do we see him? So we see him again in the water. See that? So the water shows his reflection. There you go. So we got, and bright in between them I echoed their glow when I took the moon for a walk. Then we turned back. The moon kept me in sight. It followed me home and stayed there all night. So it followed him all the way home, and it stayed there throughout the night, right? While he slept. See him there in bed? And thanked me by sharing its sweet, sleepy light when I took the moon for a walk. The end. And then here, if you take this book out, it goes into the different ways that the moon goes through its series. So sometimes we get where we have no moon, and then it goes all the way up to a half moon. We get a full moon. Right? And here it talks about some animals that are usually awake during the night and active during the night. So if you take this book out, you can read a little bit more about that. Oh, here we go. We got some more animals again. The end. I hope you like reading about the moon with me, and we will be back again next week with a new book. Bye, everyone.